So it's your main man, Four Wheels in the Drone, about to do a quick unboxing of the Fimi X8 Se 2020. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into it. As we see here, it looks like they give you put a plastic strap on top of the box to go ahead and convert it into a makeshift carrying case. And when I say makeshift carrying case, don't get me wrong, this will hold you down the first few or even several times that you're out and about getting your fly on. But if you're anything like me, everyday flyer, weather permitting, wear and tear, see how this little seam right here, it's already got a little bit of damage from when it got delivered. Well, as you can imagine, with the box opening back and forth, this line right here is going to get weak, and most likely at the wrong place and the wrong time, when you least expect it, like over some concrete or something like that. Oh yeah, this is going to give way and most likely going to ruin your day or ruin a trip, depending on what you were going to do. So to avoid something like that and the financial stress and heartache that that's going to cause, what I would do is go ahead and pick up something a little bit more sturdy, something like this. It's a waterproof book bag from Banggood. It basically has all the little compartments inside for the Fimi, batteries, chargers, accessories like that, spots for cords. So go ahead and pick up one of those, which was my suggestion, and probably save yourself a few dollars and some heartache, as like I said. So all right, let's go ahead and get the box open. All right, let's go ahead and spin it around so you can see what's going on here. Looks like here we have safety instructions. Always a good idea to read these. I will be checking these out myself later on tonight. Looks like another good piece of literature. Looks like the quick start manual. All right, another good piece of literature to read. Looks like you've got a QR scan code on the back. That way you can go ahead and access the app. And as well, looks like you have another QR scan code inside the box so you can access the Fimi Navi app. All right, so it gives you a list of what's going on inside the box right here, but we'll go ahead and take everything on out anyway individually. Let's go ahead and get the most important thing out. Let's go ahead and get the quad out itself. The drone feels pretty sturdy in hand, and when I say sturdy in hand, it feels pretty solid. Like it definitely can handle a good gust of wind, which is always a good thing because, the wind can go ahead and turn on you at the drop of a dime without any warning, and, the turbulence is a lot stronger the higher up you go. So just because the wind conditions feel pretty, might be a slight breeze down on the ground where you are, up there could be a very strong bit of turbulence, which could lead to trouble. So the drone feels very good in hand. Let's go ahead and unfold it here. Looks like, okay, front comes out first. So let's get the front out. All right. Do have now the quad spread out. Looks like here, got your remote control. And then under the remote control and the drone, looks like we got all your goodies. So we've got your, plug, AC adapter. Looks like you got your cables here. They give you 3 different kinds. So me personally, I'm a Galaxy guy myself, so I will be using the C-type cord. But if you are an Apple or a traditional Android user, they also have cables for you there as well. So let's see what else we got here. All right, with the propellers, we need 2 packs of propellers. Just go ahead and take them on out. Looks like they give you 3 in each one. Now, normally, most drones have some type of marking on the propellers and on the arms where, where the motors go. That way they show you which propeller you want to put on to, which arm. Definitely don't want to mix that up. That could be a tricky situation. So let's go ahead and check it out. And it looks like if you look at the difference from the ones that came in this bag to that bag, looks like the ones that came in this bag all have a little line up there. And looks like the ones that came in this bag do not have a line. And just so happens that on the quad itself, if you look at the left front and the right rear, what do you know? markings that correspond with these. So let's just go ahead and set it up. Looks like a push and twist lock mechanism. Shouldn't be too difficult. There we go. Good there. No markings, no markings. Just go ahead and set it up. All right. Say crossways. Same setup. Like I said, nothing too complicated. If it's your first drone, it's not going to take you too long. If it's not your first drone, you definitely breeze through it. And let's just go ahead and get the other setup going. Oh, excuse me. All right, so let's get that box out of the way. All right, so got the drone basically all put together. If you see here, the battery has some little buttons on the side. You can just go ahead and squeeze, pull the battery out. The battery is an intelligent battery. Just go ahead and give it a light push, similar to the DJI format. I'm going to go ahead and tell you how much battery power that you have. You can just go ahead and slip the battery right back in there. Hear the little click. That's how you know she's in secure. Right here on the side, looks like you have a slot that would be for the SD card. And yes, a little port that you can also download your files directly from the drone to your computer, laptop, tablet, or whatever that you are downloading to. So all right, I mean, that's pretty much the setup for the drone. So, you know, they give you a whole set of propellers and a half, basically. So, you know, depending on what kind of flyer if you take a little bit, few more risk, maybe looking to ordering an extra set of propellers. I did order an extra set of propellers myself, some red ones, just to go ahead, you know, add some flair to the drone. So all right, got the controller here. Looks like we have the joysticks kind of tucked in off to the side. Portability, good idea. They screw right on in. And screw right on in like so. So I do not know all the functions of the buttons on the drone, or excuse me, the remote controller, I should say. This is once again my first Fimi drone and the unboxing. I will be reading the quick start manual myself. It looks like there's a power button, obviously. Looks like we have a takeoff and landing button, some joysticks. One of these wheels up here, I'm more than sure, controls the gimbal. And looks like we also have a couple buttons on the back here that, once again, not exactly sure what they do. We'll be checking that out myself later on. So all right, antennas fold up like so. Now the controller does spread out like this. That way you can fit your phone, you know, with the OtterBox or whatever type of protection that you most likely have on the phone. And it seems to be plenty large enough for a small laptop, to say the least. So everything fits in there pretty well. Wasn't exactly sure how I was going to end the video off, but I think the best way to do it is with some of the positive feedback that we get. And when I say we, I'm speaking about my main man, Bill Blast, who hopefully will be in the next video with me, with some great footage from the Mavic Mini and the Mavic Pro. You know, I also have the Mavic Air 2, which I will be putting head-to-head against the Fimi in a lot of situations. And if you think you're going to be interested in any content about any one of those drones, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you think you're going to like some footage from any one of those drones, once again, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But speaking of the positive feedback, like I said, we get a lot of positive feedback. People just go ahead and stop us, talk to us, you know, about the drones, might have some questions, or just want to talk about the drones in general, think they're cool and what they can do. And this is one of those times. So I ran into a nice couple down Waterside, one of my normal fly spots. Some people I get on video, some people I don't. Obviously, this is one of the times where I, you know, caught the people on video, and we're gonna sign off that way. So this is your main man, 4 Wheels in the Drone, signing off. Jeff and Hannah, you're up. Take it easy. It's your main man, 4 Wheels in the Drone. I'm out here waterside. Go ahead and get my fly on as usual. And the streak continues. Like I said, somebody, just a spectator, just gonna come and ask me about the drone game, how far it goes, of course, and there's some other questions. Partner, what's your name, man?
I'm Jeff.
All right, that's Jeff. We're down here waterside. The streak continues. Like I said, the drone game, it's expanding. Go ahead and get with it. All right, 4 Wheels in the Drone. We out.